everybody. Thanks for joining us this week. This is the last week that we are going to be working through our study of the Whatever It Takes, Living a Life Worthy of Your Calling book. And I want to encourage you, if you have not read this book yet, get it and read it, because this book will help you to grow in your walk with God and live the life that God has for you. But this week we are going to be talking about our chapter, Love Really is a Verb. And what that chapter talks about is the need for all of us to live practically as Christians and realize the two greatest commandments that Jesus gave us is to love the Lord our God with all of our hearts and to love other people as ourselves. And those are some pretty big tasks. Because the truth is that it's sort of easier to love God sometimes than it is to love other people. And how do we love other people in a seriously practical manner? Well, one of the ways that we do this is found in the story of the Good Samaritan. Now, many of you have probably heard this story over and over about a man who was on a journey when he was attacked by robbers, and he was thrown into a pit. He was injured. He was in need of all kinds of aid. And first, a priest came, and he saw that the man was in need, but he walked on by. The next person to come was a temple assistant, and he again saw that the man was in need and yet walked on by. And then came a Samaritan who in that time wasn't really looked on as a very religious person. They weren't even looked on as a good Jew. But he was the man who stopped and helped the man. He met his basic needs. He basically called 911, got him medical care, got him food, got him lodging, and helped him to get back up on his feet. And Jesus said that it was the Good Samaritan who practically lived out Christianity and did whatever it took to live a life worthy of his calling. Well, today I want to challenge each one of us with the story of the Good Samaritan to ask, are we really living out practical Christianity? You see, one of the things I think is when we talk about doing whatever it takes and living a life worthy of our calling and the Great Commission, we think about going on faraway mission trips. We think about holding big rallies or writing a best-selling book. We tend to think of these huge, massive ways that we can reach people for Jesus and think someday I'll reach my full potential when I'm doing that. And yet, practical Christianity means that we do whatever it takes to reach people in the right here and in the right now, to touch the hearts of people who are hurting all around us. Practically, that might mean giving food to a family in need. There are so many right now in our country who are hurting because of the economic crisis going all around us. How can we do with a little less so that we can help them? Maybe it means having one less or two less presents under your Christmas tree so that you can give to an outreach. Maybe it's simply taking that hour that you don't think you have in your schedule to listen to someone who really needs to talk, whether it be in person or on the phone. Maybe it's driving someone to a doctor's appointment, volunteering at church to do the job that nobody else wants to do but really needs to be done. You see, the kingdom of God is not about the big things. It's about everybody pulling together to do what they can. It's about the little things, being there for someone, showing that you care about them. Just nuts and bolts, practical Christianity that shows that Jesus' love really is a verb. And it's those little things that require sacrifice in our lives. But yet, as we sacrifice, Jesus is able to take those seeds that we plant and use them to produce fruit for his kingdom. So as you go forward into the rest of 2020 and 2021, I want to challenge you every day. Ask yourself, am I doing whatever it takes to live a life worthy of my calling? And then really think, am I practically meeting people's needs and showing them the love of Jesus in every way possible in my life? Because that's how we do whatever it takes, and that's how we live the life that Jesus has called us to live.